Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Gaming for Hope Gamers Against Cancer Marathon. All the event fundraisers for Stand Up to Cancer. Stand Up to Cancer funds and develops the newest and most promising cancer treatments to help patients today. Stand Up to Cancer innovations and connections to scientists leads to better cancer prevention, diagnoses, and treatment. Which means that we can help save lives now. Just today, throughout the day today, 5,200 people will be diagnosed in cancer in the United States alone. Progress against one type of cancer is progress against all cancers. That's why we're committed to funding ambitious and robust research and awareness efforts focused on incorporating health equity and in cancer care for the benefit of all patients facing cancer. 100% of your donations today will go to Stand Up for Cancer and its collaborative cancer research programs. So we are back once again with some more speedrunning action. We're here with Sonic Frontiers. This is a 2022 platform game developed by Sonic Team and published by Sega. As Sonic, the player explores the Starfall lands to collect the Chaos Emeralds after Sonic and his friends are separated when falling in through a wormhole. Frontiers integrates traditional Sonic the Hedgehog elements such as platforming, rings, grind rails, into a series first open world session, although I think we're doing a little bit different today. While exploring the open world, players can complete challenges, which I think is what we're doing today, fight robotic enemies, and access cyberspace levels inspired by previous Sonic games. So with us for this event, we do have is it Labris? I forgot to say my name.
You can just call me Lab.
Lab. All right, we have Lab, and also on the couch we also have Zora as well, I believe. So take it away, guys. And I'll be jumping in with donations. Be sure to donate. Click on the donation button. Again, 100% of the proceeds go to Stand Up for Cancer. Take it away.
All right. So hello, I'm Labris.
I'm Zora.
And this is Sonic Frontiers, Cyberspace Challenge. Normally, the gameplay has two parts. You get to traverse the overworld and collect memory tokens, save your friends, etc., do story things. But in order to do that, you have to complete cyberspace levels as mentioned based on previous games. After you complete the main story, there's this little mode that you can unlock where you can play any of the cyberspace levels ever. There are 30 of them, and in recent updates, they have created a cyberspace challenge mode where you can play all 30 of them back to back and see what kind of time you get at the end.
Exactly.
And in doing so, there are some very funny features that will be on display here today. Gonna give a countdown for time and on three. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Thank you.
So
Good luck, have fun.
First we have 1-1. This one, is this an original level or is this from Generations? I forget.
It's Unleashed.
Oh, Unleashed. My bad.
One, yeah.
Yeah. Right off the bat, you're gonna see a really heavy trick that's gonna be used in the game. This one. This is the magnet dash or homing dash as Sega would officially call it. But that trick is gonna be heavily used in Cyberspace Challenge. Basically, you just homing attack something, enemy spring, anything, and then boost out of the homing attack, and Sonic gets lodged really fastly, like at the direction you hold.
Yeah, it's very powerful. We use it everywhere. Coming up is 1-2. You may remember this if you've played the game as one of the hardest levels to S rank. Keep in
Yeah,
mind the S rank requirement for this particular stage is 55 seconds. So
yeah, very infamous level,
yeah,
and has a banger song.
yeah. Cyberface OST is probably one of my favorites.
It's true. Also, Sonic has a spin dash, as you can see. With a push of a button, Sonic gets top speed. It's really broken. We're gonna heavily use it also. Cyberspace has a really cool it's like really cool. You chain spin dashes and mag dashes and you just fly over the levels.
Yeah, we're gonna see a good example of that in 1-3 soon.
Yeah, 1-3 also has a trick that we're gonna use. So in the updates, Sonic Frontiers has had 3 major updates, or actually 4. And in one update, they added jump deceleration sliders. And for some reason, if you put your jump decel on from 100 to 99, and then spin dash, you can chain spin dashes midair like this. In 2D levels, it's super broken. You can just fly over the whole level. It's really cool. That was the 3rd level of the game.
Good grief.
Yeah.
Now, is there like a big difference between doing like I guess you could say from the side scroll versus the face forward one? Like, how big of a difference for you as the player to adapt yourself from playing one way versus the other way?
It's not much in terms of Cyberspace Challenge. It's there's like certain things you have to be aware of as far as detail work, but as far as just general mechanics, there's not really that much of a difference. You still get access to basically the same tools, just you're just put in a different space.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just some things become more and less useful.
Here is a real popular level. I feel like this level is among runners.
Hello?
They usually like this level.
Yeah,
It's one of my favorites as well.
probably my favorite song in the game.
True,
The bass
this
30.
song is really good. And also, for some reason, in 3D Sonic versus 2D Sonic is super slow.
Yeah, this has been a case with games that have implemented both. So
Yeah,
in previous games, like Colors especially, you want to be in 3D even though you're supposed to be in 2D because you are just strictly faster. We don't abuse that as much in Frontiers because it's harder to, but it is possible in one level.
there is some levels that we use 3D and 2D. This level, I hate this level personally. This
Yeah, no,
is a real run killer. Has some difficult shots in it.
Is that because there's different like pathing you can do, or
yeah, it's padding. I do something
Yeah, and
very
also
big, but
yeah, also the camera likes to be a bit of an annoyance.
like,
So you die really easily if you don't mean it.
so the S rank is taking the cumulative time, not the actual like level time.
yeah, for the Cyberspace Challenge, yes, it does that.
Here's another spin dash glide. Really cool tech.
No, it's not making it.
Here we mag dash over this wall and then stomp a mag dash over this B to the end.
Nice. So coming up is 1-7. This was actually the strat for this was found day like -7, like after the game broke street day. We found this.
Yeah, this level is super funny.
It's City Escape from Generations, but you wouldn't really know unless I told you.
Yeah. You mag dash and then jump to keep your speed and then just fly to the end. No kill plays on anything.
I mean, there are kill points. They're just down there, or you can't
Yeah,
really.
they're down. You can hit them.
And so that's all the stages on Kronos Island. Coming up, we have
And now
Ares, which is normally a giant desert, but has these little portals. And those
there's
are I'm
also
not going for the 2D and 3D here.
yeah, also a banger song. One of my favorites.
Agreed.
Yeah, so Lab
Um,
mentioned there's a 3D and 2D here that's really, really difficult. So it's just way safer to
don't worry, you'll get your fix somewhere in like 3-2,
yeah.
which is about like 9 levels away, but that's not too far. All these are very short and very
Yeah.
straightforward.
Next up is 2-2. This one is
Oh,
super
wow.
quick.
Yeah, this one's super fast.
You blink and you miss it.
Yeah, I was gonna say blink and you miss it probably.
Oh, lottery launch.
Ooh.
That is random that I got from the initial spin dash.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's these
might as
small
well be.
bumps on the floor, and if you spin dash, then there's a
Oh,
chance you get just get
weird
launched
cycle.
up.
That was a weird cycle, so I didn't quite have the real estate I wanted to run off.
Yeah, that's fair.
There we go, that's better.
This level is also really tough.
Yeah, no. It used to be in the 90% route, and it was a huge run killer for a lot of people.
For sure.
Yeah, Zora included.
Yeah, in any percent used to do 2-2, but nowadays we uh route it
Mostly
out
dead.
to get keys instead. Basically, in normal game, you do these cyberspace levels to get keys, and with keys you unlock Chaos Emeralds. That's the point of cyberspace levels in any percent or full game.
That was really cool, but I kind of messed it up. It's whatever. You keep going.
Yeah, next level is also fun. One of my favorites.
Yeah.
Just fun to play.
It has a very fun fact. Zaya actually of SM64 fame actually held record for this stage for a little bit, and it was taken by a
Ooh.
guy on a Switch Lite.
Switch Light.
Shadows to Sunflower, one of the craziest ILers of this game ever seen.
True.
Still active. Um, there's a bigger IL scene for cyberspace than there is for full game.
For sure.
And it's pretty awesome to see what like really cool like top level strats people have come up with.
Yeah, some of the shots go super crazy.
Like, even if you know about the games, like you can do that.
Yeah.
Coming up after this.
Yeah, after this level, there's a really, really difficult level. That's a big run killer. Probably the biggest run killer in Cyberspace Challenge.
Yeah, 2-6,
2-6.
which is modeled after Skyrail. It was a run killer before the updates because of it was just very technical and very difficult to execute. Now we just have skip.
Yeah, because of the jump deceleration thing that I talked about earlier, we can just jump and fly over the level. We're gonna do that here, Macdash, jump and fly over the level, but there's kill plants here that you really carefully need to like maneuver over, and we did it. First try, let's go.
Let's go.
That's super difficult to maneuver over the kill planes because of the camera that keeps like changing. The camera angles keep changing when you're doing the skip. And Lab thankfully got the first try. And fly straight to the end.
Yep. Before SA2 world record for Skyrail was faster than world record for 2.6, and then as soon as we found that, it flip flopped.
Yeah.
So crazy how time change. This is one of my favorite levels.
This one is nice. Here
Especially
you
this
mag dash
one.
off of this guy and go on top of the level. There's a random spring there for some reason that we can conveniently mag dash off of. Do you know why the spring is there? I actually is it
I
the
think
like
it's to like send you back, like if you're accidentally up there. Oh, hello. That can happen. Sometimes you get misaligned with like 2D because 2D is actually just a weird kind of restricted 3D. So sometimes you get slightly rotated and you just lose all your speed.
Or
And
like
Yeah.
I would like to call it 2.5D.
it's might as well.
pretty much. This is the first any percent level that we're doing that in the Korean route. This one is also super difficult.
Yeah, no matter how you slice it, Green
Yeah.
Forest is not easy at all.
Here we spin dash here and then I said spin dash, I
We'll
meant
do that
mag
again.
dash. But basically you mag dash over these guys and land here and go there. It's a really fun strat, but difficult.
Yeah.
Oh, camera is scary.
Camera's always scary there.
Yeah.
We made it out.
I'm assuming the camera changes what your control inputs are.
Yes.
I mean,
You kind of have to move with the camera.
yeah.
Like when it's locked, there's a nice little icon in the top right of the screen that you may see, and you're kind of fighting it a little bit during those triggers.
Pretty much. So we talked about 3D and 2D earlier. This is the 3D and 2D level that we also do in any percent. It's really funny how you break out of 2D in this level.
Yeah, shout outs to Cryptic Jackknife for finding this strat and so many others across many different Sonic games.
So what you just saw, we literally went into spring, and the spring somehow, if you stomp out of the animation when you're like midair after you take the spring, you just break out of 2D, and then you can just mag dash off of the stage and then or spin dash off of the stage and then mag dash to the end. It's really
Yeah.
funny.
Coming up is 3-3. You may recognize this from Sonic Generations. Maybe. It's probably one of the longest levels in cyberspace.
It's like the second longest, right?
Yeah, next to 4-4.
Yeah.
It's just huge.
This level is also a run killer for sure because it has a lot of like tight strats and then it's super long. You just have to be consistent with it. There's these funny teleportation things that send you up, and then you mag dash over this.
This was solid, actually.
That is a good 3G. You can jump over this and then spin dash.
Yeah, 102
I mean,
isn't bad at all.
102 is pretty decent in a marathon setting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you like
And-
rails?
Yeah. Just might be the funniest level of them all.
Thank God we routed this out of any percent.
Yeah, this was in 80% for like a couple months early in the
Yeah,
game.
and then we replaced it with 3-2. Thank goodness.
Yeah. There's quite nothing in this level that needs to be explained, but you can, if you hold upright, for some reason Sonic goes faster on the rails. If I'm correct, I think upright does something. It's like goes faster on the rails, right? I played this game.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
There is an angle for every 2D stage that changes with the camera. And like back when neutral stick drop dashing was a thing, that's why you neutral stick, because the angle
yeah.
was different for every single weird, slightly different 2D camera angle. Because it is kind of 3D-ish. Oh yeah. You like drifting? We don't.
we
Usually
hate
when you hit
drifting.
these green and white dash panels, you start drifting. And you lose control of Sonic considerably.
In like Unleashed, Sonic Unleashed, or Generations, you love to drift. In this game, we skip every drifting panel. Drifting is so bad in this game. They
Yeah,
made
no.
one stage with drifting, and it just sucks.
Thankfully
Yeah,
you can neutral stick and
yeah.
like just undrift.
If you accidentally go into the drifting panel, you just a neutral stick, so you stop drifting and just uh yeah, you just stop drifting.
Oh, peak.